Hi, this is Gail and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do a little follow-up on the tags from Rachel Roxy Creations Painted Tag Challenge, and I have some tags from a tag swap, and I want to show you what I'm doing to organize my tags in case you might like to do the same. Okay, so first, this comes from the wonderful Trudy. We did a swap. I've had this for several weeks. She happens to be in Hong Kong, so I thought it would take forever to get it. And truly, even though mail was slow, this came through in a fairly timely fashion, considering this is just gorgeous. And this has a gold shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, isn't that lovely? Now, the envelope even was a little unique. Okay, this looks normal. But look at this. It's got this little extra flappy thing in here. I've never seen an envelope like that before. So, let me pull out. This is what she sent me. Isn't this a lovely little folio? And I believe these are Chapter 1 papers. Love the Chapter 1 papers for Christmas. In particular, I have a little small Christmas journal that I started and never finished. I knew I would never get it done for Christmas, so I wasn't really so concerned about that. But anyhow, now I feel like I have too many shadows at the top of my screen, so hi-ho, it's either too much light or not enough. Feast or famine. Pretty lace and a button. Yeah. Okay, so this flap, cute little belly band. Tags. Isn't that cute? I love the stitching. The layering, very nice indeed. Cute little Santa belly band there. Looks like she's stamped around. Oh, pretty lace. And again, some more stamping. Check that out. There's fabric underneath here. This is raised up. Just, oh, pretty threads and, ooh, that silky, silky tie. Just love it. And then we have the little Santa. And he's 3D, sort of like out of a chipboard. And then look, he's attached to this one. Love that pretty red trim. The little tassels and everything. Beautiful. Just love it. And this looks like it's tea or coffee dyed paper. So yeah, this is really nice. Here I was scrunching 2 tags into an envelope. I felt like, mine just didn't really, yeah. Anyhow, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, Trudy. Wish she had a YouTube channel, but she does not. Okay, so follow up on the tags from the Rachel Roxy Creations. This tag, if you recall, had white stenciled snowflakes out of the mousse, and there just wasn't enough contrast, and it was polka dot paper to boot. So what I did was I went through and I actually used some of my bluish paint with my figure and rubbed over top of the raised snowflakes. And I kind of like the depth that gives, and added some trim, some glitter, little color to the girl. This actually is from what do they call them, wine bottle charms or something. So yeah, this back, I mean, you can write on it. It's not a very pretty pattern either. This one is actually, this was a magazine page, and then I stenciled over top of it a couple of designs, sort of a turquoise, and you can see the gold there as well. Then I put this image on and I rubbed it over with some gold shimmer and my little, so yeah. And again, yeah, on the back. And if I want to, I can cover that up with some tea dyed or coffee dyed paper, which I may. And this added some bling bling, the cute little penguins, kind of like they were marching in a row down to the water. And again, this one was so ugly. This was the one that had the navy blue snowflakes on it. So I totally gessoed over it. And then I did some stenciling with the lighter blue mousse, and so that turned out much better. Added a charm, and it says winter fun. And this is like a glitter netting. I thought that was just so pretty. Little pretty lace. And then this also is a turquoise glitter netting. And this one, I just thought, this one, the snowflakes were smudged, and what I did to try to, there was too much white with the white polka dots. So again, with my finger, I rubbed over the polka dots with a light blue paint, which pushed them back a little bit. This netting has, it's almost like snow on it. And then I made it a little shaker card. Whoopsie, I have a leak. Okay, but anyhow, so a little shaker. I thought that was cool. Okay, then this one, this was real basic. I just basically added a napkin to it, a little cheesecloth and the saying, wonderful winter. Ribbon up here, a little distressing, and like a dark blue all around the edges. Been thinking about adding some glitter to it, or some stickles. I don't know. We'll see. And then this one, pretty much left it as it was after I painted it. You know, I just did a few stenciled in with white snowflakes, then put this real pretty glittery one on, and this and the saying, a little trim. Okay, so then this one, Winter Bliss, this has some of that sparkly netting. There's some cheesecloth under the picture, some 3D, they almost feel like a light felt. They're textured snowflakes. And then these that I did with the mousse. So, didn't think that one was too bad. Let me find the other big ones. Oh, okay, there aren't any more big ones. Now, these are ones that were left over from the first challenge where we made tags out of book pages. So I thought, well, I might as well continue on and make tags for my winter journal out of them. So you can see, you know, these were stenciled with some of the paint as well. And this is a 3D, stands up a bit. Some bling bling, and they're just plain because these were old book pages. And then I used the plain book pages on the back so we could write. This one, of course, I just did a napkin on it. And again, I was thinking about adding just a little bit of glitter, which I may. This one was kind of ugly, I thought. This one was where I used, that sort of crackle piece of plastic and laid it on top and tried to get an impression. That didn't work out so well, so I tried a little bit of stenciling of snowflakes. But once I put this little pocket on. This comes from a Linda Israel kit. And once I put that on, it kind of hides it a bit, but not my favorite tag. This one again has that sparkly netting, and this was also from that stencil that, that had the crackle on it, and I laid it down, and this time it looked a little better. So some snowflakes, please excuse the yawning. And again, this kind of was just too much for me, so I put this netting with the snow and glitter over top, and then put my little silhouettes on. And I just felt like that improved it. And then this one, this is like corrugated cardboard, only it's out of that really pretty sparkle blue. Some skates, the tickets, snowflakes. I mean, simple, but, with the book pages and the journaling. So, I have a lot of tags now for my journal when I get it put together. Okay, so, thought I would show you then what I'm doing for my tags. Now, I will probably cover this at some point. Maybe, maybe not, but anyhow, you can see how thick the spine is. Now, I have put in here, these are all, excuse me, plain tags here that were made on watercolor paper with watercolors. Yeah. And I have shown you those a long, long time ago. And then these were made from masterboard. Not going to show you those right now either. And then also in the back I have some that I made in the fashion of Miss Andrea from Artie Mae's. So I've got some blanks there. You'll recognize the paper. It's the same paper that I used in my journal or my sample idea book. And I'm going to do a flip through of that for you. So that should go out tomorrow or the next day. Okay, so same concept as the pocket idea book, okay? Only this time, because of the size of the binder, I had to cut these pages down on the top and bottom and on the sides. Covered them with paper. All of them have the tops open. And I also added these clear cardstock pockets because I like to see the whole tag. This way I don't have to pull the tag out to look at the whole thing. Now I can use the top pocket though to store ones in if I run out of room or if I just want to put them in there, okay? And if you remember, I'm not going to show you every tag, but this one, it's a layered, it's got 3 layers on it. This one is one that I got the idea from Andrea of Artie Mae's. This is a little G, something from my husband's jewelry. Actually, that's a picture of me when I was a kid, and then that's me again. And then me as a baby. And there's the G for my name, my first name. So yeah, and that was just a lot of fun to make. But anyhow, so I've made a bunch of tags I cannot find. I've put them up somewhere safe. It's probably with the fabric that Janet Nash sent me, my tags. I'm guessing that's where they are. But I was in a tag swap before Christmas, and yeah, I would like to put those in here, and can't find them, but I will. So anyhow, I'm just going to flip through real quickly so you can see and get the idea of what I did. And yeah, I really like being able to get this organized. The one thing I will say is that Tags like this, though, they really do have some heft to them, some thickness. So, especially like things like brads and the ribbons where they stick up, your charms. So I'm not going to get as many tags in here as I would like. But, and then some of these may move into different ones, like the one here will go in my family ancestry journal as I move through that. And now that I've been able to uncover some of the photos I was looking for, that should move along now, and I'll be able to move that and probably the one of me into that journal and out of here and make room. But yeah, so you can see. Now, I had also thought that for smaller tags like this one, I could put a pocket down here and then a pocket about halfway. So that way I could have 2 layers and probably get 2 and 2 just on one side. So I have to sew those on yet, because this clear cardstock, it's really thick and it does stick, I discovered. However, you know, with some glue, but it's pretty, I don't know. It's better if it's sewn. And these I made for that challenge in December. I made each one of them, I named the little paper dolls and put their little first letter of their first name on there. Now these, I decided, if I make my pocket go this direction, I can get 2 here, 2 on the back, and then I can stuff stuff inside if I want to. But thank goodness before I sewed, I remembered if I want that pocket up here, I can't sew along this line unless I just want a half pocket, which won't fit much. So I did have to glue here and on the back, but I did use this fine line red top glue, and so far it's held okay. So I'm really kind of loving that glue. So these tags, these were from a long time ago, and I think I showed them a while back, book page. And this is packaging, I can tell from looking at it. But I thought these were kind of cute little belly bands on the tags. So, yeah. Anyhow. So, and then this was one that I made this Christmas. And this again is in the style of Andrea Artimae's. And yeah. So, this pocket, now I fit 2 on the front and 2 on the back, and then inside here. And this tag too, it's been a long time since I showed these, so obviously the Tim Holtz papers, a little notepad here, and that moves, it does, you can pull, yeah, there you go, see it slides in and out because it's on a little belly band. And then this, there's a tag here. It's stuck now, it's very thin. And then over here, there's a tag as well. So, pretty cool. Put a little number there. That's to cover up the brad that went in to hold the cog. Like how that just slips underneath. And I wish I could tell you who I got the idea for that from, but it eludes me now. But it may be in the video in which I showed those a long time ago. And this one is just kind of a cluster on top of a tag. So yeah, with some stenciling of text. Okay, there we go. So I kind of like doing it this way a lot because I get 4 plus the center pocket. So, and as long as this holds with the glue here, I think it'll work fine. So I haven't done any more of these with the pockets because I wanted to see how I like this before I went on. So we'll see. But I do have 3 pages ready. I'm not going to put these in here. I've got a project bin for the winter journal, and those are going to go in that. So there's a lot of stuff in the pockets, which is making this really thick right now. So it won't be that thick once that stuff is gone. But for right now, that's where I'm storing it. So I'll add more to this, and I can see already I'm going to need another one. And having been a teacher, I do have a lot of little binders. And then, you know, people are always saying, can you use this? Can you upcycle this? And of course I can, but I even took a bunch of binders to Goodwill. But they were the bigger ones, but these littler ones I really like. And then if you have old planners, that works. So, yeah. So anyhow, that's the scoop. That's where I'm at. So periodically I'll be putting things in the tag sample or the tag book. And so if that's something you're interested in, if you want me to try to do a tag series, I could try to do that. But I have done shown some tags. I don't know how many. I can't really recall that I did tons, but I did show some. But I didn't necessarily show the process. So let me know if that's anything you're interested in. And thanks for watching. And I will be back to follow up with my altered book and to do a semi-final flip through of my pocket sample book. I say semi-final because I thought I was kind of done, then I watched some videos and I'm like, oh no, gotta add these pockets. So you know how that goes. Anyhow, take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. Get out there and create. Make some art. Find your joy. Stay safe and stay healthy. And until next time, bye-bye.